third gear is looking like our sweet spot here. God damn it, what the f? Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Denali, aka Don Squally, back at you with another Forza Horizon 2 build video, man. In this one, we have another request from Mr. Saj Ali, and he wants to see an S15 drift build. So what we're gonna do is jump up into the auto show, starting out in this beautiful 370Z, and we are gonna jump into the Nissan section of the buy cars, and we are gonna see if we can find our S15, and that is looking like it is it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Comes stock with the SR20 DET. So what I'm hoping to do is slap an RB into this beast and call it a day. So let's check out some of the paint jobs on this thing. I don't know, kind of liking the yellow. Yeah, kind of liking that. The red's okay. What do you guys say we go ahead and slap on this yellow design here, because that is looking about where I would like to be with this car. Wouldn't have had it any other way, so let's go in and throw some upgrades on this beast. First and foremost, we got to check out our options for the engine swap. There is our 2.6 liter twin turbo RB26, so I'm thinking that's going to be our option. Throwing a V8 in a car like this would absolutely be blasphemy. And a 2.6 liter four rotor, I'm gonna assume a Mazda engine inside of a Nissan is just not gonna cut it, so we're gonna go ahead, throw in a 2.6 liter inline six twin turbo into our S15 Silvia. Things are off to a great start already. Drivetrain, I don't even have to check out the drivetrain. We're going to leave that the way it is. Obviously rear wheel drive, because we want to be drifting. Lots of options for bumpers here, so let's go through a couple and see if we can find something that looks sort of factory. Liking that right there, the Ings +1 Ings street front bumper, liking that. Ooh, the Nismo, surprisingly a little bit ugly. Nismo, dropped the ball on that one. The Top Secret, looking like the top pick of the evening. And with that being said, we are going to go with the Top Secret. These guys always have great body kits, so we are going to see if we can find a spoiler that can match it. That is looking pretty good. The C West, a little bit boxy on the sides. Nismo, what the fuck, Nismo? Honestly, what in the hell were you guys doing in 2000, bro? And let's check out a couple more options. What do you guys say we do a little bit of a spoiler delete? Nismo, where are you guys going with this body kit right now? I just want to see first and foremost, that doesn't look all that bad, but like God, that wing was hideous. Let's check out some rear bumper options. The Ings, very nice, liking that. What has Top Secret got for us today? Similar to the Ings, kind of looks a little bit too you know, ricery for me. Let's go ahead and drop the Ings on here, just because the Top Secret don't really like the roundedness. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that on there. How is that looking? You know what, I'm gonna leave the stock rear bumper the way that it is, just because I don't want to get too carried away with the body kit. Let's see if we can find something a little more subtle for the sides here. C West, not looking too bad. Ings, Ings, I don't know what the hell to call that. The Nismo, actually not looking too bad. I have to say Nismo is probably going to be the way to go. Not too aggressive. I don't know where they were going with that spoiler. I would hate to see what this car looks like with that thing on it. And obviously the Top Secret hood, we are going to go ahead and install that, because it is looking fresh. So let's back it on up in this mofo and throw on some race tire compounds. Now, I'm not too worried about the tire compound. I'm confident that once we wring out a little bit of power in this thing, I'm going to be able to drift on any tire compounds. We want to have a little bit of grip. Let's check out some wheel options here. Now, I know a lot of you guys, well, one person in particular highly disliked my choice of wheels on one of my last builds, but you know what, man, I like to put the deep dishes on these things sometimes, and hey, sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. So we are going to big up the wheel size here up to 18. just to get rid of some of the rubber on the sides there. This thing needs more low. So let's go ahead and take care of our driveline first. Throw in a race clutch here. Transmission, I'm going to put in a sport transmission just in case I have to do any kinds of adjustments. That's going to unlock the adjustability of it. Throw in that race driveline, and for sure the differential to make sure that both wheels are kicking, man. So let's back it up. Throw on some brakes. Gotta have that big brake kit already, making those wheels just look fresh with those painted decals. Look amazing. Big ass rotors in there. I love it. Slam it to the ground. Tucking tire on the back. Looking magnificent. We are going to stiffen up the anti-roll bars. Now, I did the Dodge Ram build recently where I absolutely stiffened everything up, and that thing couldn't even do a burnout off-road because it was just so stiff. The ass end just bounced around. So, you know, if I run into any of those problems with vehicles of this nature, which I probably won't since it's, you know, not a Baja truck, I'm thinking we're going to have to soften up a little bit of our spring rate because, man, that truck was just bouncing around like crazy. So with our performance, obviously intake and exhaust, one of my favorite things to do, you know, in video games and real life. Let's install that turbo, see if we can free up a little bit more power with an intercooler, oil and cooling, and obviously the flywheel's not going to do much in the way of power. We're just going to be able to deliver it a little bit easier. And what I'm thinking for this, we're going to upgrade the valves because, you know, this thing's going to have some upgraded turbo on it, and the ignition for sure. And let's go ahead and drop in a fuel system. Sitting pretty at 875 performance points. I'm happy with that because this is in fact going to be a drift build. So let's go ahead and just tune this up before we take her to the street. Now gearing, obviously a nice top speed there, 335 kilometers an hour. Acceleration, kind of struggling with that rear wheel drive, but that is gonna be okay. Let's lower this beast. We are going to stiffen up our springs all the way around. Now, I did notice that we were already tucking tire on the rear, so what I think I'm going to do is just leave the rear where it is and lower the front, see how that does for us. Apply that setup, and that is looking a little bit better. Looking very flush. So I think we're just about done here. We have our carbon fiber paint job on the hood, and that obviously that beautiful yellow color to match our 370Z. So let's take this thing out for a rip. It is raining, not a problem. Go for a little bit of a test drive. Let's get away from the hub here. The RB26, in my opinion, one of Nissan's greatest engines. I believe it came in the GTR. Let's jump over here to our favorite drift spot. Rain looks like it has subsided. Let's just get a little walk around of this car first and foremost. Very subtle, nothing too crazy. You know, I want this thing to look good as I'm out here drifting with my boys and stuff like that. So this thing is, you know, nice and subtle. Got that RB in it. See how she drifts, shall we? Second gear, as you can see, redlining a bit. May have to adjust the gearing just a touch. Oh, Cuda, you got in my way. That was a good drift. Third gear is looking like our sweet spot here. God damn it, what the fuck is going on here? Look at these fools, man, racing all the way where I'm trying to drift here. Well, good luck getting a good drift score with these assholes driving around. Traffic I don't mind, but these private cars have no consideration. This car drifts actually very nice. In third gear, still lots of power to get the back tires spinning, even at about 4,000 RPM. So I'm quite pleased with the gearing actually in this. It just looks like you had to find that sweet spot, which it looks like we have. So let's see if we can get one more lap in here flawless without the asshole avatars getting in the way. And if we can't, we're just gonna call it a video. Take that picture. Plus half the inning. Just a beautiful drifter. Traffic obviously had to ruin that one for me. But this thing just drifts so smooth. Now I do own a GTR with I believe a rear wheel drive conversion and a few other cars in this game. I believe the 300ZX that I own has the RB. These guys are just pissing me off, man. But this car looks like it's a little bit lighter than that, a lot easier to handle around the drift. Very, like, you know, this is a very forgiving car. Doesn't even want to oversteer. Just get a little listen to that turbo whistle here. Sounds amazing, looks amazing. I am nothing but pleased with how this one turned out. Let's take a little stop over here at the picnic table and call this one a video. So if y'all enjoyed this, like I say, make sure you click that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Check out the channel. We got all kinds of playlists, all kinds of different games we have been playing, so make sure you check those out. If you guys have any requests, we have been kind of backlogged, but I'm sort of getting caught up, so if you guys do have any requests, don't forget to drop them down in the comments. With that being said, we're going to put an end to this video. I just want to say thank y'all for watching. We're going to catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace.